Good morning, everybody. I'm going to try to make my coffee and talk, and then I'll move. But I went to Walmart yesterday, and something happened, and I want to tell the story for multiple reasons. One, I hope it inspires somebody. Two, I hope it resonates with someone, I guess, and I think maybe someone needs to hear this. And three, I've been told for so long not to tell these type of stories. This is 100% a true story, but I've been told for so long, don't tell those stories. You're only doing that to make yourself look good. You're only doing it to try to make people like you, whatever. And it's sad that I was told this, but so I was at Walmart and I got all my groceries and whatnot, which wasn't much. I just got, I don't know, I think it was like $50 worth of stuff, and which nowadays ain't a lot. So I'm going up to the register, and I go up, and there's a bunch of them open because it's the holidays. And are you kidding me? Just lost power. Dang it. All right, I'm back. The little switch on the thing messed up, but I got my coffee. I ran, tired, but so I was at Walmart and got my stuff. I also forgot Sweet and Low. But I'm going up to one of the lanes because there's a bunch of them open, but no one was there. No cashier was there. So I'm like, okay, I go to the next one, and the next one had a bunch of people in it. So I'm like, all right, I'll go to the next one. The next one had one person, and they were almost done. So I went ahead and went to that one, and I kind of start putting my stuff up, just like you would, you know. And let's move it here. And oh, I hate this hair. So I move over and I start putting my stuff up, and I see this lady. She got a little cart full of stuff, and I don't know, just like a couple shirts and household items and whatnot. And she had just this handful of change. I mean, a massive thing of change. And I try not to look too much, but I am paying attention. I'm aware what's going on. And she doesn't have enough money. So then she pulls out, you can tell she's embarrassed, and she pulls out like a debit card or something, and she puts it in, and it declines. They give you that little receipt that says it's declined. And then tries again, declined. And the cashier was like, I'm sorry, ma'am, it's not working. So I step back and I look at the amount due. It's $28 and some odd cents. And so the lady, she kind of looked at me and she's like, I'm so sorry. And then she turns around and she's like digging in her purse. So I look at the cashier and I'm like, I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. And so I walk up, and I mean, there's people around and stuff at other registers. It's a really small Walmart, but behind us, there wasn't anyone in the moment, but there were people around and whatnot. So I didn't think anyone would see her or anything like that, you know. And so I just walked up and I pulled out my debit card and I tapped the lady in the back. She turned around and I said, I got this. Don't worry about it. Everything will be all right. And she kind of like looks around, and there's really not anyone around. I mean, again, there is, but there's no one behind us. And she just like looked at me, and I said, I got it, don't worry about it. And then she started kind of getting teary-eyed, and she was just like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, there's nothing to be sorry about. And I mean, it's $28. I could afford that to pay for it. And so I was like, there's nothing to be sorry for. And, paid for it and everything. And the cashier, like, gives her the receipt. And she just turned around. She says, I'm just so sorry. I'm so sorry that this happened. And I said, ma'am, you have nothing to be sorry about. You just have a good day, and everything's going to be fine. You got the items you needed. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. And so she walks out, and I do my stuff and kind of get it and leave. And whenever I'm leaving, I see out of the corner of my eye the lady standing by the building, and I guess her husband had pulled the SUV up there, and the old lady is talking to someone that works at Walmart right by, and I kind of like look, and then they start like loading. So I don't know what was going on in their lives. I don't know if maybe she just didn't have cash on her and she thought she did. That's why she bought this stuff, or maybe she was just very short, just a little shy of having it, or maybe the debit card just didn't work or didn't have money on it, so she had to pull out cash and didn't have it. I don't know what the situation was. And I'm not here to judge her. I'm not here to, anything like that. I'm just here to make a point that I think everything happens for a reason, and not to judge others. I think everything happens for a reason, where I was going to one register and there was no one there, and I was going to go in, but then there was no cashier. The light was on and everything. So I went to the next one and it was full, and I went to the next one and it was just the lady and myself. And it just happened that she didn't have the money, and I was put there in the right place at the right time with no one else around, so the lady wouldn't, be embarrassed, because she definitely was kind of seeming that way. And so there was nothing to be embarrassed about on her end, and she was able to get her stuff. She was able to move on. I was in the right place to pay for it. I'm not in the right place ever to judge somebody on their situation. I've been there before, where you get up there and maybe you forget your wallet, or your cart's not working, and you have a bag or a buggy full of stuff. I've been there in my life where I've had no money, and I'm at the point in my life where I can help. And if I tell this story because I don't care who says stuff about you're just trying to make yourself look good, you're trying to look like the hero, and you're trying to show off your money or whatever. I've heard that enough, and I really don't care, and I quit sharing stories like this. But this happens so often that I don't know if this is a wake-up call to some of you guys to get off your phones and look around. Is this happening more often than not? Or am I just put in the right place at the right time? I don't know. But I just want to put this video out there that if any of you guys are struggling, and unfortunately you've gone up to the register and you didn't have the money and someone paid for you, don't be embarrassed. Just know that someone was put there in the right place at the right time to help, and there are still good people out there. And I tell this story to maybe inspire some of you guys to get off your phone and look around. There's a lot of things that we could probably do as a society to help each other, rather than just be focused on ourselves and on our phones. And I think that's a big thing. And then 2 or 3, I guess, especially right after Thanksgiving, I feel thankful that I was in a position to help somebody. Again, I've been there where I've had no money. I've been there where, my debit card didn't work and I haven't cash. And I've been there where I could help someone. And there's no better feeling than helping somebody and being there when someone is down. There's no better feeling. And I think a lot of you know this because you've probably been there. You've been down, and when someone helps, it means the world to you. And so if you can be that person to someone else and keep the cycle going, why would you not? Don't be stuck on yourself, stuck on your phone, just not looking around. You always can look around in your environment, wherever you're doing, and you'll see something that you can help someone. So, it happened right after Thanksgiving. I felt very thankful that I was able to help. I'm pretty sure she felt very thankful. I'm sure the husband outside felt very thankful. And I've said this for so long, and again, I get ridiculed for it and stuff, but I'll never be that YouTube channel that goes out and films me giving money to a homeless person. I'll never film that good deed, that's supposed to be hidden and all that stuff. People do that all the time. You see them on Facebook and all that stuff, and that's the worst ever. Is you're doing it for your own intentions, and that's what people think I'm doing. I tell these stories, and I just want to tell these stories to hopefully inspire people. Look around, help out, be thankful when people help you out, pass it on and help someone when you can, and this world will be a lot better place. That's a 100% true story that happened yesterday, and I felt like I wanted to share that with some of you guys. And some of you guys, it really don't matter to hear it, but I felt the need to tell you guys, and I hope this inspires some of you guys to look around and help. And if any of y'all have been in this situation on one side or the other, comment down below. And it just humanizes everybody, and it just lets everyone know, hey, I'm not the only one going through this. Or, hey, I've helped someone. This was my situation. And then I got helped later. I've been helped a lot in my life, and I've helped a lot in my life. And I truly think just keep it a cycle. So, hopefully you guys have an awesome day. I need to go get some more supplies, build some more, and keep it going. So, I'll catch you on the next. Danielle is at home. She worked last night. She's working again. So, I gotta drink my coffee. And that's Danielle Cup by myself.